Royal Rumble 2026 is literally this weekend. So here are my predictions for who I'll think wins every single match, from the singles matches to the women's and men's Royal Rumble match itself, and I will give you the winners of the Royal Rumble match and who they will face at WrestleMania. So, you can also leave your predictions down in the comments below. So, let's get into it. Let's start off with the first match, which is AJ Styles versus Gunther, and if AJ loses, his career in WWE is over. Gunther is being built up as the career destroyer, the killer of WWE legends. He's ended Goldberg, he's ended Cena, and now he could end the phenomenal AJ Styles. And honestly, it would make sense. First, it would build on to Gunther's character as a career killer. And it would be poetic for AJ Styles' WWE career to end at the show he debuted at 10 years ago at Royal Rumble 2016. It would be very, very poetic. And, again, like I've said, it's going to help Gunther's character. But you could also go down the route of having AJ somehow, some way survives Gunther and survives the rest of the year. And AJ, like he said on Raw, he wants to be world champion again. He can somehow get shot after shot and try to climb the mountain again to get another shot at a world title. Or you could just end it here. Also, I think we have to put in consideration that there have been reports for literally months that AJ Styles' contract ends in February. And there could also be a possibility that AJ Styles wants to end his career. He doesn't want to be part. I mean, February is still a little far away, and we don't know exactly when AJ Styles' career is over. Maybe AJ wants to retire at the Rumble, right? Let his in-ring contract expire, and then maybe sign a Legend contract or something like that. Right? Like, that makes sense to me, I think. Because, AJ Styles, I don't think wants a retirement tour. Just based off of how John Cena said in that CVV interview, as you asked, if you guys watched the CVV interview with John Cena said, when I was doing the feud with AJ this year, I said, you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing, AJ. You know what I mean? 2026, you sell the merch, go to the city, say one good final goodbye, and, John, and then he says, AJ looked at me and says, I'm 48. And then he backed off. So, I genuinely think AJ Styles just wants to be retired. And I think AJ realizes this is the best possible match. It adds to the aura and the gimmick to Gunther's career right now, because he is going as the career killer. So I genuinely think that Gunther's actually going to win, end the career of AJ Styles, and AJ goes off in the sunset, maybe signs a Legends deal, and voila, AJ Styles is no more. Also, I think it would be funny if Gunther came out during the Royal Rumble match and just came out into AJ Styles' theme song. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, imagine the next night on Raw, you hear, nope, you know what, and then it's just Gunther. Oh my god, the heat would be tremendous. Holy. Anyway, so I'm going to go with Gunther. He ends AJ Styles at the same event that he debuted and made his WWE debut. Next up is the WWE Championship match with Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre surprisingly won this championship after beating Cody Rhodes in the 3 Stages of Hell match with the help of Jacob Fatu. Sami Zayn just won the number 1 contendership match at Saturday night's main event, which was not surprising at all. I've literally said this match since day 1, since the beginning of this month. I could predict this, and now it's just a couple days away. Now, WWE could just do simple. Have Drew McIntyre win clean, have his first defense, a very successful defense, or go with the more surprising option and give it to Sami Zayn. And I could see them realistically giving up to Sami Zayn just because it's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and for some reason, we all know why Sammy's over there. But Sammy is basically like the Undertaker there. Like, he's basically the most over superstar on the roster when he's in Saudi Arabia. But I just don't think Sami Zayn's going to win the world title at the Royal Rumble. I genuinely think that Drew McIntyre is going to win, and also you gotta remember there's that streak going on. Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre. He is currently 0-11. So I mean, if you're 0-11, you most likely are gonna lose. When you have that many, if you have that many L's and 0 wins against a person, there's a most likely chance that when you face them again, you're going to lose. And I think Sami Zayn's going to get his head clean off. Sami Zayn's going to get his head knocked off his shoulders, and Drew McIntyre retains the WWE Championship. So yes, I think Drew McIntyre keeps the WWE Championship here at the Royal Rumble after cleaning the head of Sami Zayn completely off. So, yeah. But moving on to the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, we don't really know all the people in it, right? There's obviously going to be like more women than they've already announced. But I am very, very certain that the 2026 Royal Rumble winner is going to be Liv Morgan. And the reason is, it's just very simple. Liv Morgan has been the runner-up in the past couple of Royal Rumbles, which I think is kind of ridiculous. It also builds to a bigger story than Liv Morgan getting a shot at the world title in Mania. It builds the story of more cracks in the Judgment Day. If you've been watching Raw or in WWE television for the past, couple weeks, you can tell that there's fractures, cracks all over the Judgment Day. You saw on last night's Raw where you see Finn basically start becoming a babyface and Liv's not liking that and kind of giving those hints that Finn Balor's going to get kicked out of the Judgment Day. And then you also got the clear madness in Liv Morgan's eyes when she saw Raquel Rodriguez go for the World Championship. Because that is clearly not Liv Morgan's plan. She had to change her plan because she really thought she was going to have Roxanne and Liv. She was going to have Roxanne and Raquel go together for the tag team division. She was going to go after the world title, but then Raquel wants the world title instead. So, I think we have Raquel win the world title, like she beats Stephanie, and we have eventually, like down the line, like in a month, maybe 2 months, we have Liv Morgan finally turns on Raquel, says she wants the championship. We set up this big blood feud. Raquel Rodriguez versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. Wait, it's in Las Vegas? Are we sure it's not New Orleans? I don't know. We have a big blood feud in Las Vegas, and we have Liv win the World Championship, and also finally give Liv Morgan a World Championship match at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan has not had a World Championship match at WrestleMania, which is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. How has that not happened? Like, what are we doing, WWE? What are we seriously doing? That is disgusting. But I think I'm just going to go with Liv Morgan because my reasoning is just awesome. To the Men's Royal Rumble. Now, the Men's Royal Rumble. Ugh. This one's going to be a little bit controversial. Now, I am not basing the Royal Rumble winner for the men off of who I could be the possibility. I'm picking the Royal Rumble winner off of who I want to win. And the wrestler that I want to win the Men's Royal Rumble in 2026 is the greatest professional wrestler to ever exist. And that is my GOAT, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is my pick to win the 2026 Royal Rumble. And I think he's going to be back-to-back and then skip a year, win. He's going to be he's going to win 3 Rumbles. 3 Rumbles, tying Stone Cold Steve Austin's record. This would be best for business. It's just best for business when we have Cody Rhodes winning. It's just best for business. Money's up. Everything's up when Cody Rhodes is going after the WWE Championship. And we could set up that rematch at WrestleMania 42. We could have Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship after Cody sets his eyes back on the WWE Championship, trying to become a 3-time world champion. This is peak perfect storytelling. But I am genuinely concerned that it's somehow Jacob Fatu's going to insert himself if Cody wins, and it's going to become a triple threat match at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. So it's Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu for the WWE Championship, which I do not like. I just want a clean match versus Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Now, if we want my fantasy booking to go, if you would like what my fantasy booking would be, my fantasy booking would be Cody Rhodes is still WWE Championship. Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble, and we have Cody Roman at WrestleMania 42 because that's a good match. That's moneymaker. That's awesome. But, of course, the IWC thinks it's the worst match that's ever going to happen because they don't like repeat matches for some dumb reason. Like, I could watch Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov wrestle for 25 years in a row, and I will watch it every single day. Just like I could rewatch Roman Cody 1 and 2 on loop forever. Because that's how good both matches were. Both matches were awesome. I want Roman Cody 3. Give me Roman Cody 3 in that. It should be Roman Cody 3 at WrestleMania 42. And if it doesn't happen, I will be extremely disappointed. But I genuinely think Cody Rhodes is going to win the WWE Royal Rumble 2026 because I want him to win. And it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus him, and I somehow think Jacob Fatu is going to get himself in there, but I don't want it to be. My perfect world is just Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and we have Cody Rhodes win the WWE Championship. That's how my perfect world would work. But we can't have that. So, yeah. Anyway, that was my Royal Rumble predictions. What do you guys think? Comments below. Of course, you can leave yours down there as well. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.